Alright guys, I'm back again with another video. Today I kind of want to just have a little chat about selling on eBay for a living and the honest reality and truth behind it. I've been selling on eBay for a living for years now, and it's so funny because even to this day, if you tell someone, oh, I sell on eBay, so like they ask, oh, what's your job? Oh, I sell things on eBay. You know, you might get some funny looks from some people, which is completely ridiculous because some people just, I guess, don't understand that it's like an actual job and it's a ton of work and effort. Obviously, it's not the hardest thing out there you can do, but I would still say it's extremely hard business to be in, to be an eBay seller. I think it takes a lot of dedication and an insane amount of work for sure. But I just wanted to kind of talk about, I guess, selling on eBay and the truth behind it. The reality is, and I've said this before, is if you're not super passionate about what you're doing, like if you're just one of those people that sees these influencers or YouTubers or whatever you want to call them selling on eBay and they're making a bunch of money and you think you're just going to go out there and do that with, oh, it's so easy. It's no work at all. I'm just going to go and find something and sell it and it's going to be awesome and fun and zero work at all. Is it awesome and fun? Yes, of course. It can be. I absolutely love my job and I'm blessed to be able to do it every day and I absolutely love it. But you have to be the right kind of person for it. That's the honest truth behind it is most people out there are straight up not going to succeed on eBay. And that's just the truth. You have to have an insane amount of, first of all, like, I really think it's insanely important to, again, be passionate about what you are selling. I love the stuff that I sell. Like these things in the background you're seeing, this stuff I have for sale. Like I love working on this stuff. I love cleaning it. I love testing it. I love taking pictures of it. A lot of people would look at these items and say, oh, an Atari 7800, that is a pain in the ass. Why would you ever buy one of those? Why would you ever spend the time and effort to test that? It is a pain. It is fragile. It is annoying to ship. Blah, 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 blah. I don't care. I love it. I love the Atari 7800. I love video games, especially classic games. And for me, it's fun. Okay? For me, it is fun to test and clean that machine and fully test every little feature of it and to ship it out. And to me, it's fun. So if you're not enjoying what you're selling and you're not enjoying the process of it, you're not going to succeed most likely. I mean, you could, I guess, push through, but the reality is sooner or later you're going to lose motivation and you're just not going to list as much as you should be and be consistent as you should be. That's another thing I want to talk about is eBay kind of forces you to be its slave in a way. If you don't like list every day, send offers every day, send and sell similar every day, and ship, all the time, and respond to messages immediately when you get them, and all these things, they will punish you. They want activity. They want you to be on it. They want you to be, if someone asks a question, you got to answer it right away. If someone sends an offer, they want you to be quick on it. And if you're not, you're just straight up, you're not going to sell as much because the algorithm is going to screw you. If you're not listing every day, like think of it this way. So there's 7 days in a week, obviously. If I want to list 70 things in one day, I'm going to do way worse than if I list 10 things a day. It's just how it works. It makes zero sense, like logically, because you're still listing the same amount of items, but they're just not going to get seen. So no one's going to be able to buy them. And that's a huge thing about eBay that people don't realize is a lot of people think, oh, you can take off when you want and you can do whatever you want every day. And that is true to an extent. I can just stop working right now, but I'm not going to make as much money and I'm not going to be moving as much stuff and not obtaining as much stuff. That's another big thing is the time to find the stuff and, learning different ways to source. It's really an involved process that takes a lot of time to really master for sure. And yeah, but again, I enjoy finding these things. I enjoy going on eBay and finding deals and going out in the wild at yard sales and state sales and digging through all this garbage to find the cool thing out there. Even if obviously I'm not keeping it, even if I'm selling it and someone else gets to enjoy it, that's really awesome. And I'm really glad I'm able to do that. Another thing that, I guess another skill that you really should have when selling on eBay, you really need to have, especially in like the electronics category that I'm in, you better be a perfectionist. And really in any category, the buyers buying your items, they are expecting when they buy an item to be shipped in a timely manner, to be well packaged, and if it's an electronic, to be fully tested and to be super clean. So if you're not following these, I guess, 4 rules that I just counted out, you're going to get a ton of returns and complaints and tons of stuff. I very rarely get returns, and when I do, it's just because, oh, I didn't want it, or oh, it's, I don't have the right TV for it or whatever. And or a lot of times people just rent stuff, like they'll use it for a week and return it and just say, oh, I don't need it anymore, I'm returning it, which is really crappy thing to do. Please never do that. Especially to small business owners, it's really a crappy thing to do. But anyway, it happens, and it really is what it is. But as I was saying about being consistent, you can eliminate these things. Like, it's maybe one out of thousands of things that I sell as a working product, and it ends up something is wrong with it. It's very, very slim, but it's because I am super particular. Like when I'm testing, like that Atari 7800, we're just gonna keep bringing that up. When I'm listing this item, it's not plug it into the wall, power light comes on, oh, works. No, I'm testing every button several times, every switch, the joysticks, every button, making sure they're super responsive. And if they're not, I'm repairing it and soldering new parts and buttons and all this stuff, making sure the video quality is good, you know, all these things, making sure the sound sounds right, and things that you just would know just from time and just having experience with whatever you're selling. It's not as simple as just, oh, it turns on, works. I mean, you have to be particular, and then you have to clean everything, you know. If you're selling a working system, at least if you're buying one from me, if you're buying a system from Games Electronics or us on eBay, you're buying a clean, assuming that's a tested, you know, I sell broken stuff all the time, but assuming if it's a tested item, it's going to be clean as hell, tested super well, probably too well. It's going to be tested. It's going to be tested insanely well. Like, I would say I test things better than the vast majority of people. I'm super picky about it, and I really, when I'm selling something, I want it to be really good. I want someone to get it and be like, man, that was awesome. You know, I'm so glad I bought this, and not get it and be like, oh, I got kind of screwed. You know, I want people to be happy with what they're getting. And it's just, I don't know, a lot of people, they don't care. They want to make the most money as fast as possible. And if you're that kind of person, you're not going to succeed on eBay. You're going to get tons of bad reviews, and people are just going to hate you. And you're just, it's not going to go well for you. You're just going to be spending all day fighting people and trying to remove negative feedback. And it's not worth it. If you're a good seller, you shouldn't get much negative feedback anyway. Like, I have never got any of mine removed, and I only have a couple over years and years and years. So it's like, and it is what it is. And the two that I have are for broken items, and the people didn't read, and yeah, I bought a broken item and wow, it didn't work. So that's the negative reviews that I have. So, but it is what it is. I mean, it's not worth my time to fight those. It's just, I'm just moving on from them and continuing working on stuff. And yeah, another thing is just, I guess, like management. Like, I have to think about, like, do I have enough boxes, and do I have enough tape and enough labels and enough ink and all this, you know, you have to keep track of all these things in your mind that I don't want to sell something, you know, in the space and knowledge of, you know, where you're storing your items and the organization of everything. You have to really keep track of, in my case, thousands of things all at once, and it can suck sometimes, for sure. And a lot of people don't realize that. It's just the little things, like, you don't want to be shipping and then run out of, I don't know, labels or whatever. Like, that's just terrible. You never want that to happen. You have to be prepared and buy more supplies than you need, because you will need it eventually. And that's like one thing that I always do. Like, in my back room, I have like literally 8 massive rolls of bubble wrap. I don't need them all right now, but it's going to save me in reserve. And once I get down to a couple left, I'm going to order 10 more of them. I don't really care. And it's just to be prepared, because you never know what can happen, how many orders you can get. It's really completely random. Yeah, and another thing is just like I was kind of mentioning before, it's just consistency it's a big deal. And, you know, I wake up at 6 in the morning, latest 7, and I'm down here cleaning, testing, listing, you know, doing all this stuff. And a lot of people don't think that. A lot of people think, oh, you're just running an eBay store, you could wake up at 12 and blah, blah, blah. It's like, you can, but if you want to really succeed and make a living on this, you can't do that. You're not going to succeed at all. I mean, it's a lot of hours too. I mean, I'm not going to lie, it's a lot of work for sure. And if I enjoy it, so I don't mind it. But if you're someone who's just thinks that it's just a job you can get to, or create, I guess, that you can make quick, easy money and do no work at all, and it's just going to be awesome, and you can just play video games all day. That's not true. I don't have that much time to play video games. I wish I had more time, but I just don't right now. But it's fine, because I enjoy testing them and cleaning them and doing all the stuff to them. It's just like I keep saying, I think that's the most important thing, is you have to enjoy it. If you don't enjoy it, I wouldn't even try it. If you can't think of anything that you're super passionate about, it might not be for you. I mean, try it if you've been thinking about trying it. It's free to try. You can try it, no problem, and see how it goes. And if you fail, that's fine. You tried. I mean, that's really all that matters, that you gave it an attempt. But yeah, that's basically this video. I don't know. I just felt like turning on the camera and just kind of talking to you guys about working your own eBay store. It's super fun if you like it. Okay? It's super fun if you like it. It's a lot of work, it's a lot of effort, it's a lot of time, it's a lot of all these things. So know that going into it. That's all I'm gonna say. One more thing that I forgot to say. I was just going upstairs. I'm like, shoot, I forgot to talk about that. Last, I guess, tip that I have to selling on eBay: be honest. Do not be that person that's trying to deceive people and, like, for example, like getting an Xbox 360 and using the towel trick to get it to not have red ring of death and sell it, and, you know, try to just do these shitty repairs, or just be dishonest about your items. Like, if something's wrong with it and you think you might be able to get away with it without someone noticing, don't do that. Just seriously, if you're going to be a seller on eBay and you don't want issues and you want to be a good person, really, do not lie to your buyers. It's just a terrible thing to do. Like, if I'm listing something and I find any little tiny minuscule thing wrong with it, even if it may not seem like a big deal, I'm going to point it out. So yeah, but anyway, guys, yeah, that's basically it. Have a fantastic rest of your day. And yeah, if you're an eBay seller and you're watching this, keep on the grind and you'll do well for sure. Just keep at it. Never stop grinding. So yeah, anyway, bye.